Welcome, everybody. I am going to say, first and foremost, happy Halloween to everybody out there. I know this video is probably going to come out after Halloween, but who cares? I'm still saying happy Halloween to everybody. A couple of things I wanted to just bring up. I know normally we'll do a video of our predictions and we'll do a video of our reactions to those. Um, but during the week, we don't have anything going for us. So we'll have two videos. Maybe we'll get Champions. Maybe we'll have a Champions League video, or we'll have this video, or maybe I'll be able to get four videos out like that. But we don't have the five, six, or seven. So I'm going to get a little deeper into the week. Maybe some highlights that I saw that I enjoyed. Some couple of things that I enjoy. I'm doing this on the Monday after, so if I miss anything, please leave it in the comments down below. I would like to reply to those and make sure on those issues. So the number one thing that I want to say is uh, big ups, I guess you want to say it, big ups to Newcastle, who went out and dominated, dominated this weekend. And I was worried in this game because two things. One, Newcastle usually goes right after a big game, a big win, they'll suffer. They'll suffer immediately. And the thing is, in that game, if you were a Newcastle fan and you saw the game, or if you saw the game, you noticed how the crowd was loud, everybody was excited, and then as soon as the time started chopping down, we all got like, oh no, here we go again with it. I mean, 0-0. At about the 15, 20-minute marker, boom, it was like injuries happened and the big I would say the biggest thing too that we need to really focus on in this game that I think was a big story about that was the head injury. We've learned this in the NFL that even the smallest knock, hit, push, whiplash, anything can cause a player to get knocked out. And then next thing you know, you see that happening, and this player gets literally kneed in the head by his teammate, and nothing comes to it. Yeah, the player's going to be like, yeah, I'm in. Don't worry. We because they want to play. They want to be there for their teammates. You train for years and years and years to play for your team and give them the best chance. If you are the best goalie, you want to give them the best chance. And it comes to a time when you have to do what you have to do and take that player out. And it costs it honestly, I don't think it cost them the game. I think Newcastle was just too strong. But I think it's if there's a time and there's a need for that, and I think that's one of the big moments that I will say it's got to happen. You got it. In the minute that a head injury comes in, you got to take them out. So I'll say that. I'll say got to do that. All right, issue two I wanted to bring up this week was Man U real or fake? So this week, of course, Man U won again this week, but they barely won. It was 1-0. It was a tough game, but it was against a team that they should have beaten by a lot. So I want to know in the comments down below what you guys think. Man U, real or fake? That is our real or fake team of the week this week. If you guys want to know, they are on a streak where they haven't lost in at least 5 games. They've had some big games. They've had some draws against some big teams. Yes, I will say this. They've had some draws against some big teams. Newcastle's one of them. But I will say also that it looks like mostly that, like, especially in that game, they were putting a lot of pressure on them, but they could not score. That's the thing. De Gea had the amazing game in net this week. I don't know. I'm just saying, what do I feel it's going to be? I think Man U is a fake. I really do. I think Man U is going to start facing some of the big teams again after the World Cup. As soon as they do, it's going to go down. And my third story of the week that I wanted to bring up that could happen is Arsenal. Do you think that they're going to stay up in first place for the rest of the year? Comments down below. I will say Arsenal will not. I think Arsenal is going to lose. Here's why. If you check the schedule on every other team for the rest of the season, they are going to go ahead and they go down the line and go boop, 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 boop. Every other team has 7. That's including one more big team, like I'm talking about the big teams, the big six, I would say. I'll even say big seven if you want to even put Liverpool in there, but the big seven that are in there right now. If you take those seven teams and you look at all the teams, like Newcastle, right before the World Cup break, they have Chelsea. So that's two. That's their two teams. You have a couple other teams that are about the same. That they have a team that is there. The only team that doesn't is Arsenal. Arsenal has to still face Man City twice before they can get out of that predicament. I think Arsenal's going to slip. And Arsenal has a week. They have back-to-back weeks where they face some big teams in back-to-back weeks. I think if Arsenal slips, I think Man City will take the top spot again this season and win the title again. We had it as a preseason, and that was going to be like that anyways. But I'll think that, and if that happens, I can see Newcastle getting third and locking in third, a secure third. I think this season is going to be a lot closer. I think the big problem is this year, as we just clearly saw this last week, without Harlan, Man City is not that strong. And we have definitely seen that, especially Newcastle game. Newcastle's up 3-1. Harlan comes in because we let our defense down. You guys just saw that game. We let the defense down. Harlan scores 2 goals to get us back, get them back in the game. Immediately, 60-minute mark. So I will say that. I will say that it's going to be a big week this upcoming week, but I think those are going to be the three stories. Let me know if there's any other stories down below that you guys like.